Hey fellow crypto enthusiast, welcome to today's quick trend analysis. Here we go. Looking at the hourly time frame for Ripple, the price went up with around 2.9%, but then came quickly down again in the last 24 hours, with a current price of 19.4 cents. Moving to the simple moving average, or short SMA, it is calculated by summing up the close prices for a certain amount of candles and then dividing it by the number of the candles. We use usually the last 20, 50, 100 and 200 candles to calculate the different SMAs. The SMA lines could be used to determine if a trend is currently to the downside or upside. The SMA lines could also show support and resistance levels, and breaking one of them could signal trend to the corresponding direction. When we now look at the current hourly simple moving averages, the current price is between the 50 and the 20 SMA. If the price bounces off the 50 SMA, which is currently at 19.1 cents, it could be seen as a support, and the 20 SMA that is at 19.4 cents could be seen as a resistance to the upside. Breaking either way signals a possible further move to the corresponding direction. Moving to the stochastic RSI, it shows similar to the RSI overbought and oversold conditions, but moves quicker up and down to improve sensitivity and generate a greater number of signals. It consists of two lines, the %K and %D lines. The %D line is a moving average of the %K line, so it moves slower. Cross points between the two lines could show a trend change. Now looking at the current hourly stochastic RSI, we can see that the crypto is being oversold because the %K and %D lines are in the lower region. A change in the trend can be expected, or for the crypto to remain at least stable for some time. The trend has shifted upwards because the K line is currently located above the D line. Next, looking at the moving average convergence divergence, or short MACD, it uses two moving averages, usually the 12-period and the 26-period moving average, subtracted from each other to create a single line, the MACD line. Usually, a second line, the 9-period EMA, is used as a signal line. You should keep an eye out for these two lines crossing, which will indicate a trend change and trigger a signal to buy or sell in the respective direction. If we now look at the current hourly MACD, the MACD line is below the signal line, which shows that the current trend is on the downside. The MACD histogram shows that the momentum is currently indecisive, so consolidation for some time or shifting the momentum could be expected, and it is to wait to see if the MACD line will cross the signal line, which will be bullish. Moving to the 3-hourly simple moving averages, the current price is between the 20 and the 50 SMA. If the price bounces off the 20 SMA, which is currently at 19.1 cents, it could be seen as a support, and the 50 SMA that is at 19.8 cents could be seen as a resistance to the upside. Breaking either way signals a possible further move to the corresponding direction. However, the shorter time frames are not very accurate, and the bigger time intervals like the daily should also be considered for longer price development. Looking at the 3-hourly stochastic RSI, there are no signs of the stochastic RSI being oversold or overbought at this time, but we can see that the trend is currently going down because the K line is below the D line. Jumping to the 3-hourly MACD, seeing as the MACD line is above the signal line, meaning that the trend is currently on the up. But according to the MACD histogram, we can see that the momentum is going down. Owing to this, we can expect the price to remain stable, and you should wait and see if the MACD line will cross the signal line, which will be a downward trend. Jumping to the daily simple moving averages, for this time interval, the current price is below all of the simple moving averages, which looks bearish, and you should keep an eye on the closest SMA. The 20 SMA will play as resistance, or the price will peak above the current price, which is around 21.6 cents. Jumping to the daily stochastic RSI, the stochastic RSI currently shows no overbought or oversold conditions, but the %K line is over the %D line, which means the current trend is to the upside. Jumping to the daily MACD, the trend is currently going down because the MACD line is below the signal line. But it's expected for the price to remain the same for some time because the MACD histogram shows that the momentum at the moment is shifting upwards. You should wait and see if the MACD line will cross the signal line, which will be bullish. Generally, the bigger time frames have a bigger impact on the price, so please keep that in mind when we show different time frames showing contrasting indicators. Also, the shorter time frames are only representative for the short-term trading. Thanks for watching, and keep in mind that you should make your own investment decisions, as cryptocurrency trading is very risky, and these daily videos are only an overview of trends and are a purely technical analysis without considering the fundamentals. See you next time.